Coeurs à la creme is generally a French cheesecake that's sweet. And one day when I was just riffing, and I didn't want a sweet cheesecake, I wanted something savory to have kind of like cheese and crackers, I thought, why can't I take Coeurs à la creme, hearts and cream, and make that deliciousness into something savory? So that's what I have today. An improvisation that I've made again because I love it so much. So I've started out with 8 ounces of ricotta cheese. This is a cheesy situation here, folks, so stick with me. I have mascarpone. Now, this is one of the creamiest, most delicious cheeses you will ever have. So I have 8 ounces, which usually they come in 4-ounce packs like this, and 3 tablespoons of heavy cream. Yes, this is a special thing you'll have when maybe you're having a dinner party or you're just looking for something a little special to serve. But it's fun and it's really delicious. And I just love the play on all the different cheeses. So then 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan. I'm just gonna eyeball this right here. Now, the reason I even was thinking of Coeurs à la creme is I was looking through my cupboard and I had these beautiful heart-shaped molds. And that's actually exactly what those molds are for. I think that's good. And you don't have to have the molds. Just make this beautiful mixture here. I just got to get a little salt in there. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. These cheeses have some salt to them, so we don't want too much salt. It's a really delicate balance. And if you're trying to picture where I'm going here, I'm going to end up serving this unmolded with some beautiful pale green pieces of endive. And it's, you know, that crunchy, cool endive will scoop up that creamy cheese, and that's what makes it really special. So I'm mixing it in this bowl. You might think, why didn't you just dump it all in the food processor first? Well, the reason is I wanted to get it mixed up and use the food processor just to smooth it out. But if you do too much in the food processor, you risk getting it too soft and mushy. And that's the case with the food processor a lot of the time. Such a wonderful, wonderful tool, but sometimes it mushes stuff, or like with onions, it can separate the liquid from the, you know, the actual hard part of the onion. So think about that. I'm just gonna pulse this here a little bit until I have something beyond creamy, and that's it. Okay, so let me just get everything out of here. It smells great. In fact, I gotta taste it. Ooh, that is creamy. That is incredible. So here's what I have. I have my molds that I was telling you about, the heart-shaped molds that have holes in them. And if you don't have them, no big deal, although they're pretty cute, aren't they? So I would take any vessel. This is an 8-ounce metal tin. The only thing you want to do is take your paring knife or something sharp and give yourself about 3 or 4 holes. Because the idea here is how you kind of make your own cheese is that you get all of these wonderful cheeses mixed together, and then you take cheesecloth and you just double it up, cut it, and then just line your mold. And what you're trying to do here is get it into a nice compact shape, and then it drains all the liquid off, which is why I have it right here on this tray. And that's actually how you can take yogurt and make cheese. You can just take plain yogurt, do exactly what I'm showing you, and end up with a spreadable, almost cream cheese. And if it's non-fat yogurt, forget it. You've got something amazing with no fat. That's not what we're doing right now. We're deciding a little fat is okay. And then all I need is a spoon, and just spoon it in. Sort of dollop it, and then press it down. And by the time it's finished, which is usually about 8 hours, so you could do this in the morning or you could do it the night before if you wanted it the next day. And then just fold it up like that. And then the same thing with this. I might not go quite so far up because this one's a little higher. And then just fill it up. And you know, I would, you know, do what I did here, is improvise. If you like something spicy, go ahead and put a little bit of some kind of savory spice in there. Or maybe you might want little flecks of, let's say, finely chopped chive. And it's really about the play on textures once you're eating it with that endive. So that's why I haven't done too much more to this. But I really want you to do what I did. Improvise. You come out with really, really, really interesting things. Sometimes you get a dud. But that's the only way, if you take a risk, that you come up with something fun. So these will just sit for 8 hours in the refrigerator to set and also to drain. The savory Coeurs à la cremes are ready to come out and unmold. So I'm just getting this endive ready. And this is how I serve it. You can, if you're having a dinner party or something and you want to be a little bit more fancy, you can just go on to individual plates. But when it's casual, I just like to have all the endive out here. And you know what's also nice is sometimes endive comes in a purplish color. So if you put the purple out with the green, it's just beautiful. Okay, that's great. Now I'm gonna grab it from the fridge and hopefully it'll be completely molded and ready to go. So I have my two different shapes here, and why not just go with, I'll go with the traditional one. But just a reminder, I've got, look, the cheesecloth makes it super easy to bring out. I have mascarpone cheese, ricotta cheese, Parmesan cheese, and this is all hopefully molded into a beautiful little piece of my own homemade cheese. And then just go like that. Oh, it's so pretty. And then in terms of eating, especially if you're all just hanging around and you're waiting for dinner or something like that, and I think it's so pretty because it has the cheesecloth, and then it's just like a riff on cheese and crackers. I love the contrast of the crispy, cool green endive and that creamy heart of cream.